Hi everyone, it is time for Touch Base Thursday. I'm finally getting back into my routine and I'm excited to be with all of you. I'm just going to give this a couple minutes or seconds for me to pop up and pop on so that I know that I'm live with all of you. So give me 1 second here. Let me reload again. I'm good? Okay, the boss is telling me I'm good. I'm just not seeing it yet. So anyway, welcome to Touch Base Thursday. This is our normal time that we meet, and I'm happy to be back with you. I feel better. I'm rejuvenated, and I'm ready to share all kinds of new things Stampin' Up! Related with you. So first, I want to share with you all, you're going to notice I have a different background. Ta-da! So I need to give credit to my amazing, wonderful friend, Missy Lynch. She came up with this awesome backdrop for me, and I will tell you that it's pretty cool because it's on a shower curtain rod, and she's got 3 different ones for me to choose from, and this is the one that I thought would look best with my shirt that I wear tonight. But anyway, I'm really excited that I have got rid of that awful wood grain, and I feel that this is so much more fresher and just so much better. So kudos to you, Missy. Thank you so much for doing that for me. So hi Terry, hi Mary Ann, Janie, she's on there with her husband's name, threw me off a little bit. Thank you so much. Like I said, it's wonderful to be home. Vacation is always great, but there's no place like home, and I was ready to come home. I missed stamping, believe it or not. I missed creating. I tried to go live when I was on the ship with all of you to kind of give you a little bit of a taste of what the cruise was like, and I apologize that the internet was not the greatest. So I'm going to be sharing with you tonight all of those goodies that I shared with you last week on the trip, so you can get a sneak peek of some Stampin' Up! Product coming out in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. Now, any of you that are Stampin' Up! Demonstrators out there who joined for the discount or for the hobby of stamping, you can order out of that catalog starting yesterday. So it's online, it's a PDF document for you to look at, but you can order from that starting yesterday. So anyway, but again, it's so great to be back with all of you. So before I get started, I want to remind you all to share my video. If you share my video, you get into a drawing to win prizes. And I did not forget from 2 weeks ago what I mentioned to you that I would be sharing or giving you as sharing gifts. And I have, one of the gifts was the package of pens. These are the Rich Razzleberry pens, blends, I should say. And the winner of these is Penny Oram. So Penny, congratulations. And one thing I need to tell you about Penny. Penny is a consistent watcher of my video, She continually watches my videos. I don't think she's missed a single one. If she doesn't watch them live, she catches the replay, and she is a true love of Stampin' Up! As well. So Penny, you've earned those blends. I hope you have a lot of fun with them. Penny, I'll get those in the mail to you with your scrapbook kits and with your BOGO sale items. I'm hoping to get that out to you this coming week. So anyway, and then the next one is the Share What You Love embellishment kit, and the winner of this is Robin Wiltsey. So Robin, congratulations. Robin is also one that watches a lot of my videos, and Robin actually helps me behind the scenes a lot, and I don't thank her enough. So Robin, thank you so much for all that you do to help me. So anyway, that is the winners from the last time I was with all of you. Now up for grabs this week, so I'm going to be talking to you about Memories and More and showing you how easy it is to make cards with them. Talk to you a little bit about some scrapbooking tips and tricks and how I use Memories and More with scrapbooking. So I thought it was only fitting to have one of my prizes be a package of the Memories and More card kit, the cards. Now whoever wins this next week, I would love to see you post some things that you create with this, because I really feel that after tonight you're going to be totally inspired to go out and make some cards using our Memories and More products. And the other winner for sharing is going to get a package of the new craft pillow boxes. Now these pillow boxes, they come 10 to a pack, and they're perfect for like little treats and candies or little party favors for showers, weddings, Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner. The neat thing is they're craft colored. They already have the white polka dots on, and you just simply fold the 2 ends in, put your candy in, stuff it in, put a little belly band on there or a little flower or a little greeting. You have an instant little gift to give all of your attendees, and they're gonna ooh and ah over it and absolutely love it. So those are my gifts for next week for whoever shares my video. Want to make sure you guys all know that online bingo registration is open. I've been posting it on my page. There's still time to register for that. I shared just today the stamp set and the framelits that I'll be using on the Make and Takes. It is the Healing Hugs stamp set, and it is the delicate lace thinlits, or edgelets I think they're called. And everyone who signs up for my bingo, online bingo, is going to be getting a package of the dual ribbon, the tea room ribbon. It's really, really pretty ribbon. So I have the Make and Take started, almost done. So I will actually be posting pictures of them to anybody who has signed up for online bingo. You'll be able to see pictures of them here in a little while in that Facebook group. Online bingo costs $40, and it's August 23rd at 7 p.m. So I'd love to have you there. We have a lot of fun. And my online BOGO sale, I've had a couple of requests to leave that going for another week or so, and so I'm going to leave it up there. If you have not shopped my online BOGO sale, you have about a week left, and then I am going to actually close that down. If you're not part of my online bingo group, just search for, I think it's online BOGO sale with Kim Vogel, or message me and I will get you added to the group, okay? How that works is whatever you pick out of that on that group, or all of my products that are retired, you get to pick the same amount of product out of the catalog for free. And it's been a big hit this year with me doing it online. So make sure you check that out. Lots of great products are left. Bonus days have started August 1st, and so I want to explain to you what bonus days are. And the best way I can explain it is like Kohl's Cash. Everyone knows what Kohl's Cash is. So basically you buy now and you get to spend that Kohl's Cash later. That is kind of how our bonus days are. For every $50 order that you put in from now to the August 31st, you're going to get a $5 coupon off of an order in September. So if you were to order, let's say if you were to order $100 worth of merchandise, you're going to get $10 off of an order. And those codes get emailed to you. You have to keep them. You cannot lose them. And then when you order next month, you would enter those codes, and it just reduces the amount that you have to pay. So again, think of it as similar to Kohl's Cash. You get to use it the following month. Any questions on that, let me know. I know there's a good handful of you that put in an order while I was gone during my online ordering special promotion that I always do when I'm on the incentive trip. And just so you know, those of you that ordered your goodie bag that I promised you will be coming in about a week, I had to actually wait till I got back from my trip to order all those goodies that I promised everyone. So I think it was the Linka Stella pen and a couple other things. So just so you know, thank you so much for your order, and thank you so much for supporting me. You will be getting that. It's just going to take a little bit longer than I normally do for a turnaround time. And I want to also say a big thank you to Terry McNamara, who covered my Facebook page so well for me while I was gone. She did an amazing job. I had a couple people ask me if I knew that she was going to be doing those games, or if she did that just because I knew she was going to be doing that. I told her to do that. I told her that it would be really, really fun to do something fun while I was gone. So, but I did have a couple people say, oh my gosh, did you know that Terry was going to do that and give away your stuff? And I'm like, of course, I told her to do it. But she came up with a lot of the topics herself. So kudos to Terry. Thanks for playing along. It's always fun when you guys get interactive with us on the Facebook page, because it helps keep us inspired to inspire you, and it's just fun. So anyway, but I want to thank her so much for keeping you all inspired and keeping that page going for me while I was gone. I tried to pipe in a little bit, but it's really hard when you're on vacation. So thank you so much, Terry. And the other thing I wanted to talk to you all about was so I think maybe I did cover everything. I'm looking at my list here, so I might have covered everything. So before I actually transition, oh, that's what it was. Nicole's here and just reminded me. So those of you that are local to the Mount Pleasant area, I'm having my summer retreat on August 18th. It is a 12-hour crafting retreat, scrapbooking retreat, card making retreat, whatever you want to call it, retreat, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And again, August 18th, here in my basement, for $50, you get table space, 4 make and takes, goodie bag of products valued at $25. There's some paper in there. I'm focusing on the Petal Promenade Designer Series paper product suite. and I have about 3 or 4 openings left. I'd love to get them filled up. Those of you that maybe live long distance or you cannot come, I'm trying my first ever retreat in a box. So for $45, you will get all the same goodie products. You'll get a make and take kit. You'll get all the little handmade gifts that I give out throughout the day. So you'll be able to actually do and get everything that you would normally get by being here at my house. So check out my blog, kimsbasementbunch.com. I just posted about that today. So again, if you're interested in that, let me know right away. Limited to-go kits are available on that. So I do believe that is everything for all I have for announcements. And so with that, I'm going to transition down to my stamping area, and I'm actually going to start by showing you all the goodies that I got in that I got when I was on the Alaska trip, and talk to you a little bit about the gifts that we get and how that whole thing is structured and how spoiled that we are by Stampin' Up. So bear with me as I transition over to my other table. Okay, I really do like that backdrop. Doesn't that look phenomenal, Missy? Such kudos to you. I love it. I love it so much better than that awful wood grain that I had. I couldn't find anything in a pinch when I started doing my Facebook Lives, and that just kind of worked for the interim. And I can't wait for you guys to see. I'm not going to show you tonight because I want you to wait until you see them, but I've got 2 other choices of backdrops that I can pick from, and I can't wait to show you guys the other ones as well. So let me transition my computer over here as well. Let me get a little bit organized, and then I will be right back with all of you. Okay, I think that you guys can see that pretty well. And I know it's a mess right now, so I will pick it up here in just a little bit. So the first thing that I wanted to mention to all of you is that I always have an ordering incentive. So tonight is no different. Any of you that place an online order through my online store at kimsbasementbunch.com, there's a shop now button that will take you right directly to my Stampin' Up website. And if you use this hostess code, anyone who puts it in a $30 order from now until 8 p.m. Saturday night will receive a package of the pearlized doilies for free, and those will be sent to you in the mail. Now, if you forget this hostess code, this code is also right, if you go to my website, kimsbasementbunch.com, this code is right there in the top right hand corner. That is the code for the entire month. So that code will not change for the entire month. So anyway, just want to make sure that you guys know that I have openings for that. I only have about 3 openings left, but it's always a nice, summertime is usually one of my most packed times for my retreats. I'm going totally off on a tangent on you guys, but I'm looking at someone's comment about being at my retreat on the 18th, which just got me thrown off. But anyway, I want to let you guys know about the 18th. If it's hot, it's nice and cool in the basement, so good time for you guys to be in the basement. So anyway, but that is my ordering special for you guys for tonight. So let's get started with showing you some of the awesome things that I received on the Stampin' Up incentive trip. Now, this is the first time that Stampin' Up has allowed us to actually share with you the things that we receive that are in the holiday catalog before the catalog is even available for you guys to have and look at. I'm not allowed to actually show you guys the inside of the catalog. I posted a picture of the cover. I will tell you guys that my catalogs are on order, and I will have them in a couple weeks. And so most of you will get them in the mail. If you're a long distance customer, you will get them in the mail directly from Stampin' Up. If you are a local customer, you can pick it up during your normal time when you come for class or scrapbook club during the month of August. Those dates are August 20th, 27th, and 28th. Okay, so what Stampin' Up does is every night we come back from dinner and there is a gift on our bed. In the Stampin' Up world, we call them pillow gifts. And a lot of times I used to call them pillow gifts at my retreat, and people were like, what is a pillow gift? So now I call them handmade gifts for purposes of my retreat. But every night we came back to a gift, and it was packaged in a cute little bag, and most of you probably saw those pictures. And then it was tied on with a cute little, like Thursday's gift. It had a little check-off list, and it was so cool. So these are going to be some upcoming stamp sets that are going to be in the in the holiday catalog. This one right here is one of my favorites. This is called Detailed Deer. Now this one I don't think I showed you guys when I was doing my live from the ship, because we received this one that night, the night that I was live. This one again is called Dashing Deer, and it's got some coordinating deer framelits. I love it. Look how pretty that is. And just this week, I got to share with you, my amazing team had the opportunity to have lunch with Shannon West. Shannon West is an employee with Stampin' Up, and she's been with Stampin' Up for 13 years. And she is our district, they call him a DDM, a Demonstrator Development Manager. And she's been touring in Michigan, and she reached out to me and wanted to do lunch with my team. And we had lunch with her in Big Rapids just on Tuesday, and she projected, or their marketing team projected, that this right here was going to be one of, or if not, the most popular bundle in the catalog, the holiday catalog, which I think is pretty cool. But I was so excited that we were able to have lunch with her. It was so amazing. So that is one of the gifts that we got. So that's a little sneak peek bundle for you. Another bundle that we got is the Merry Christmas to All. And what I like about this is that this stamp set also has some coordinating. I might go over my normal 35 minutes on you guys tonight, but I have a lot to catch up on with. So I apologize if I do. Hopefully I don't lose you guys and you stick with me. I don't like to keep you too long because I know everyone's time is valuable. This one is called Merry Christmas to All, and what I like about this one is that you have some stamps of the Christmas and the Merry and the Happy and the Holidays, but you also have the great big framelits that go with it, and they say the exact same thing. I haven't even taken them out of here yet, but you can tell it says Christmas, and it says Merry, and it says Holidays, and all that good stuff. So you could do like a Merry and then a great big Christmas. You could do a Happy and a Holiday from here. So really, really nice stamp set and framelits. This was actually, I think, one of the very first gifts that we received, and I loved it. The paper is what I can't wait to get to show you guys, because that is amazing. This is the Swirls and Curls Texture Embossing Folder. Now this embossing folder is in with the same products, or in the same product suite as the Merry Christmas to All. It's on the same page in our catalog. And next up I will show you another bundle that we got. This one is called Making Christmas Bright. This one I think is going to be a huge hit. And it's got a coordinating punch and stamp set. Again, this is, I think, going to be a huge hit because this is a ball punch and it punches out all those little pieces. Very nice. Make sure there's not a reflection on that for you guys to be able to see it. So sorry. So that is another one that we received. I'm telling you, we get spoiled. Next, I'm going to share with you some embellishments that we got. This is the ribbon. This ribbon is real red, and it is 3/8 inch wide. This real red ribbon, say that 3 times fast, is also part of that same bundle that I showed you, the words, the Christmas, the holiday, all of that. And we also got these All Is Bright little mini clips. So there's a little tree and a star, really cool. And what I like about them is that they're actually like a little paper clip. So you can actually, let me bring one of my cards in that I'm going to show you guys later. You can actually clip this right onto your card if you wanted to and have a cute little tree on your card. How cute. So these are little clips. And then they also did a thing where you spin the wheel every day for a free prize. So, and this is the first time that my girls got to spin the wheel. I didn't do it, I made them do it. And one of the days we got this Pretty Poppy Parade ribbon. And this is going to coordinate with a suite in the catalog. We don't have it, but it's called Santa's Workshop. And I also think it's going to be an amazing favorite because it's one of my favorites. And pretty ribbon that goes with that. And then we got some washi tape, and there's 5 different spools to this. And again, I've got some sparkle to it. I'm not sure if you can see the sparkle in that, but it's got some sparkle to it. Next I want to show you guys this tool called Take Your Pick. Now this is going to be phenomenal. I'm in love with it. I used to own one of these because Stampin' Up! Didn't make it, in a non-Stampin' Up! branded version, but I love this. So what this is let's just say, oh, let me find a little piece of paper. I'm gonna rip a little piece of paper off of something here. Actually, I'm gonna have Nicole find me a little colored piece so you guys can see. But this is called the Take Your Pick, and what it is it's got putty, a little bit of putty in this tip right here, and you just roll it up, twist it up till you get some putty out of there. And what it's designed for is it's gonna stick, so when you, let's say you had sequins that you wanted to glue down to your card or something like that, something really little and intricate to pick up that you struggle with your nails or with whatever, you just use your stick, and mine is not opening up, so I may have to do something different. I haven't used it yet, but I'm telling you guys how simple it is to use because I got one from before. There it is. So you just pick it up with this stick. Look how cool that is. And so let's say I wanted to glue it down over here. When you just kind of release it and it sticks right down. And then it's also got on the other side, this is the other cool thing, it's got this little, so let's say you glued it down, you get it in the wrong spot, you can kind of move it around to where you want it. Isn't that going to be amazing? I'm so excited to see this in our catalog offering. The awesome thing with this is that you also get a stylus, so you can interchange this end. It locks, there's a locking mechanism right here. I'll bring it up so you guys can see it. There's a locking mechanism on it, so you can also take out this little spatula one and put a stylus in here, and you can use the stylus for scoring or also for moving, moving paper around or whatever. And it comes with one refill of the putty. So isn't that going to be awesome? People have asked me, well, how would you store this until you're ready to use it? And I tell everybody, just leave it right in this tray. This little tray is perfect for that. I think it's designed perfect for it, and you can leave it right in your box. But this is, I forget how much this is in the catalog. It might be $8 or $10. I think it might be 10. But I love it. I was so excited to see it in the catalog, and I was even more excited that we received one. I'm telling you guys, that is a must have for all your intricate stuff. More embossing folders. Yes, Robin used it the other night and she fell in love with it. She was struggling to glue, I forget what, on some cards that she was here for a card class, and she struggled really big time. And I pulled that out and she said, I need one of these. I love this embossing folder. This one is called the Tin Tile Dynamic. And let me put my hand in here so you can kind of see the dimension. It's going to make it kind of look like a rustic can. Really cool. This one goes with our Country Lane product suite that's going to be coming out in the annual holiday catalog, which at Country Lane, it fits me perfectly. It's got a milk can in it. Those of you that know me, I grew up on a small farm, and I actually have some of the milk cans from our small farm on my front porch of the house. So I fell in love with the Country Lane bundle immediately. This embossing folder that I'm going to show you next, I really think is going to be even a more big hit than that one. This one is called the Corrugated. And so if any of you remember a while back, your Stampin' Up! Used to sell like a crimper where you would put cardstock through the crimper and crank the handle and it would crimp your cardstock. This to me reminds me of that. It is going to corrugate and make your paper look corrugated and kind of crimp it. So I love it. I was so happy that we received this one as well. Okay, the last thing I'm going to share with you is some of the paper that we received. And this paper is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So the first one that I'm going to show you is called Festive Farmhouse. Let me get one of all of the pieces out. And this is the paper that I know that some of you are really interested in seeing and the video cut out on you. And so I'm going to apologize right now. I tried my best, and sometimes it's all you can do, right? So this paper is called Festive Farmhouse, and the bundle that goes with this is to die for. It's got an adorable little truck in it with a tree in the back of the truck. It's got a farmhouse in it. I purchased it. As like I said, it's a demonstrator. We were able to get things yesterday, so my pre-order went in yesterday, and I did get, this is one of the bundles that I did get. So I'm going to bring this up a little bit so you guys can see all of the different colors of paper. That is the one thing, my biggest complaint with Stampin' Up! Catalog is it does not showcase this beautiful paper very well for you guys at all. This paper is gorgeous. I'm going to flip it over now and show you guys the other side of it. So this side's a little bit more of your traditional colors, your traditional reds and greens and creams, but again, very nice paper. And I'm going to wait a second to make sure that you guys all have time to really look at this in detail here. Very nice. So that is the Festive Farmhouse paper. Next, I'm going to share with you the paper that goes with the All Is Bright bundle. So if you remember, the All Is Bright bundle actually had two stamp sets. One had the stamp set with all of the words, the Merry and the Holiday and all of that. And the other one is the one that went with the punches. The, I'm sorry, the one that went with the lights, the stamp set with the light, the Christmas light bulbs. So this is what this paper is for, and I love this one as well. It is so beautiful. That one's upside down. It's going to drive me crazy, so I can't let you guys see it upside down. We fan this out here for you guys to see, and then I'm going to do the same thing here. Make sure you guys all have a chance to look at it, and then I'm going to flip it here in just a moment. Isn't that pretty? So, so pretty. Hi, Kay. Hi, Kathy. Seeing you guys all popping on here. So, thank you, thank you. I'm going to turn it over now. And on the opposite side, you have this beautiful... Oh, isn't that just yummy? I'm sorry, but oh, that paper is just gorgeous. It literally looks like a Christmas tree with all of the lights on it and the holly berry. Look at that. Look at the detail of that. I'm looking at it on the computer, and it's gorgeous, just gorgeous. This is a little mini light bulb one. And then we have that one. And this pretty green one. Another gorgeous one, simply gorgeous. It's similar to the first one that I showed you, although this one has some pine cones in it and more of your gold tones. Again, just beautiful. I'm going to bring this one in close for you guys to see too. This one was actually one that I previously showed you, but I'm really liking the quality of the paper when I actually show you guys the whole sheet. So I'm taking the time to make sure you all get a good view of it. And then this one's just some of the red poinsettia looking paper. And then the final one is some polka dot paper. But isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Make sure that there's none on the other side that I didn't show you guys very well, because I really like how it shows up once I show you in the whole picture. So anyway, I think this paper is probably one of my favorites. I love it. When it comes to Christmas for me, I'm a traditional gal. I want to do traditional colors. I want traditional, it's just kind of, to me, that's what Christmas is all about. So this product suite calls my name, and will probably be what I do my personal Christmas cards on, or even my business cards. Most of you will get a card in the mail from me. I make lots of cards at Christmas time. The last pack of paper I'm going to share with you is from a product suite that's called Joyous Noel. Now it's going to be a little noisy for a second because this package is actually in a piece, or in a package that closes and seals right tight. So, and I should have had it out in advance, but I didn't, so I apologize. Now this one, I'm hoping you guys can see the sparkle to it, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the previous one, so you guys can see the whole thing. So this one, again, is called, this one is a little bit more of your non-traditional. This one has your golds and it's got Merry Merlot in it. Again, the awesome thing is on the back of the paper, it tells you what's all the colors in it. The colors in this is Gray Granite, Merry Merlot, Sahara Sand, Soft Suede, Tranquil Tide, and Whisper White. But look how pretty that is. Can you guys kind of see the sparkle to that a little bit? It's got like a copper hue to it and these little leaves right there. And I'm going to show you the back side of it right away as well. The back side just has your regular Mary Merlot. And most of our papers with Stampin' Up! Are like that. One side's going to be your more detailed, and your other side is not going to be. Now this one I think is gorgeous as well. Very pretty. Has your Sahara Sand, your Mary Merlot, your Gray Granite. You can see those colors in there. And of course the sparkle to it there as well. Very pretty paper. Opposite side, again, is just your Mary Merlot with the pretty little little stars there. The next one, oh, I like this one. This one has some of your reindeer on it. And again, this is your more detailed side with all the sparkle and the deer on it. And on the opposite side, you have some snowflakes and Tranquil Tide in the Sahara Sand. Next one is the Tranquil Tide, like the little trellis with the gold hue to it there as well. Opposite side, your Holly Berry. Oh, that is still pretty too, though. I really like this one. This paper is going to be a huge hit. I can see a good handful of you. Kathy Grew, I can see this paper being on your wish list. Penny, I can maybe see this. It's kind of funny how I can pick out what my customers might like by just knowing their taste. It's just, you know, I do that all the time, and I'm pretty much spot on. This paper is got, again, this is your more detailed side, and this is your Tranquil Tide, more of just your speckled. And the last piece has these little sprigs looking things, and it has your more or less detailed side on the back. Now, one thing I will tell you about this product, again, I ordered the stamp set and the coordinating punch for it. This stamp set has a punch that punches out little sprigs. So I think that's going to be really pretty. One thing I like about this set is that it's, to me, it doesn't scream Christmas. You can use it for Christmas, but it also is something you can use all winter in your card making and in your scrapbooking. It is, I don't feel it's something just for Christmas. So that is, I think, what I like sometimes as well. Judy, you're asking if these papers come in a stack that you can purchase. Absolutely they do. Judy, you will be getting a catalog in the mail. Those of you that I don't see regularly, you're going to be getting a Stampin' Up! Holiday catalog in the mail in about 2 weeks. And this paper is all in one pack, so you get 2 pieces of all of what I've just shown you here. 2 pieces of, I think it's like $13 maybe, or it might be $14. But yes, you get all of this in a paper pack, and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And yes, Terry, this paper is 12 by 12. All of the papers that I showcased for you tonight is 12 by 12. None of these are the 6 by 6 size. So anyway, isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. So those are the 3 packs of paper that I received. And again, I cannot wait for you guys to see the holiday catalog. I put myself on a budget. I have to when I put in my pre-order. And I have to tell you guys, the struggle was real. I went over by $100, and I felt a little guilty, only a little guilty, but I'm like, you know, I kind of planned my bundles that I'm going to be using for all of my classes already. And so I feel comfortable that what I bought is things that I'll be showcasing for all of you. And so I'm okay with it, but it's like, man, I hate when I go over budget. So anyway, right now I'm just going to move all of these things out of the way so that I have some room to showcase for you guys, oh, what am I showcasing for you guys tonight? Yes, the Memories and More product suite. So sorry, you guys, I know I'm reaching a lot in front of you there, but I had to show you guys that because I know that some of you were really bummed that you couldn't see it last week, and I wanted to make sure and take the time for you all to see that very thoroughly. Okay, so what I wanted to share with you tonight is a product line that I realized I do not share with many of my customers. It's kind of hard to do a lot of sharing of things unless we're in more of a one-on-one setting, and sometimes my classes aren't conducive for that. So what I want to share with you is the Memories and More product suite. Now, some of you will remember that we used to carry what we called our Project Life product line. Now, Memories and More is similar to Project Life. It's just that we no longer have a partnership with Becky Higgins with Project Life. So now we have our own product line called Memories and More. The awesome thing is it's all the same sizes. So let's say you were using Project Life and you have all of their page protectors and you bought the, thinking that they were all going to be either 4x6 cards, 4x3. They still are going to be. So it's all interchangeable, okay? So I'll tell you, at first when this change happened, I wasn't overly thrilled, but the more I've been using Memories and More, the more excited about it that I'm becoming. So I'm going to show you this tea room one up here at the top. If any of you want to look at the catalog later to see our full product line, it is on pages 194, 195, and 196. But I'm going to start let me start actually with page 194. So Memories and More, again, is a more simplified approach to scrapbooking. So I'll start by showing you guys the scrapbooking part of it. So what you can purchase is you can purchase our journaling pens. Anytime you scrapbook, you want to make sure you use pens that are acid-free. Even if you don't get them through Stampin' Up, it's okay. I mean, I would prefer you get them from us because I love the product of the quality of our product. But you want to make sure that you use a acid-free pen because that is preserving your memory. Because if you don't, years down the road, have you ever seen like old ink and it's all smeared and it's rubbed funny and it blurs? You will not have that problem with the acid-free ink. Okay, then we sell our traditional 12x12 scrapbook page protectors. That's for all of our traditional scrapbooking. These two right here are specific for our Memories and More scrapbooking approach, which I will show you in just a second. And then we also have some Whisper White Memories and More cards and envelopes. These cards and envelopes are sized perfect to use the cards from the kits, and which I will show you again here in just a little bit. And then we sell 2 6x8 albums. Now these albums coordinate with the 6x6 page protectors. And then we have a black leather album that you can use with both your traditional 12x12 pages and with your variety pack of 12x12 photo pages. Now the actual kit itself, and I'm going to actually, before I show you the whole product line, I'm going to show you the one that I'm using tonight. And I had to actually bum this from my daughter-in-law, Nicole, because she bought this one to scrapbook their wedding. Can you guys believe it's going to be their first anniversary coming up next weekend? I know most of you have been with me for a while. You know that I was talking about their wedding for forever, and here we are celebrating our first anniversary already. So the Memories and More card kit comes in a little package that looks like, let me grab mine here, like this. And all of the cards are inside of here. Now this is it's called Big Plans Memories and More card kit. Now when you get the card kit, all of the cards are either going to be 4x6 or 4x3. And I'm grabbing the contents of my package, the leftovers that I have anyway. So these are the 4x6 cards. You have some fancy ones in there with the foil in them, and they're all double-sided. And you also have some in here that are the smaller size, which is the 4x3. Okay, and the neat thing with that is with your scrapbook pages. Let me find a scrapbook page here. Actually, I'll use the one that I actually put together to show you. All of your openings are 4x6 or 4x3, and that is designed for ease of putting these pages into your album. So what I've done on this one right here, this picture was actually from their wedding. How awesome that I am scrapbooking a little picture from their wedding. This was from Matt and Nicole's wedding. I had a picture taken of my husband and I and the girls. Those of you that know my husband know that he never smiles. He really truly is an amazing person. He just never smiles. And you all have seen Natalie and Claire on my videos before, and that was me at my son's wedding. And so what I did is I actually cut this picture down a little bit, and I adhered it to a 4x6 card from this pack. I did that so that it would easily slide into these page protectors. So that is what I did. Hi, Natalie. And then you have some openings down here. Natalie's been at dance camp this whole week, so I haven't seen her, and she's on watching my video, which is pretty cool. So, but I'm sure she's sore. She has been dancing nonstop, 9 to 5 the last week. So these are also designed then to just slip right in here as well. Now some of these are going to be, they're all double-sided, so if you wanted this one in here, you could put that one in there. You could do some journaling on there. Again, remember, you're going to be wanting to journal with those acid-free pens, but I liked it like this right here. And so it's designed to give you a simple approach to scrapbooking, a very simplicity look, but yet all uniform. That is where Stampin' Up! Comes into play. Because of our color coordination, it makes this very, very simple. Now you could also do the opposite side the same way. You would just put a picture in here on the back, and usually what I do is I look at these and say, you know, I kind of like those in there. I don't really need to replace them. But let's say you had, let's just say I used this one in here, and it was running, let's say if it was running the wrong way, you would just put another one in the back. Does that make sense? I hope it does. You would just put another one in the back and use these how you see fit. So the awesome thing is with the 4x6s, this is what I tell people. Normally I don't use many of the 4x6s in my scrapbooking because that's where I want to put my pictures. So what I do instead is I cut these in half. If you cut these in half, you will have 4x3s, and you can make your kit go further by using these as 4x3s then into these little sections. So that's a tip for you. They simply, you just cut it, you know, at 3, and then you have them the right size for the fillers. So cute little tip. Now you could also scrapbook this way and using the 12x12 page protectors as well. I, again, for simplicity of sharing with you tonight, chose to kind of keep it really simple. So that is the first approach with it. Now the neat thing is these, the catalog will tell you all of the colors that are in these kits. That is another awesome thing with Stampin' Up! So on the bottom here, this Big Plans has basic gray, Calypso Coral, gray granite, pineapple punch, and white. So you could easily incorporate some accessories that same color into your card making and scrapbooking. So I've pulled to kind of show you the Whisper White ribbon. I've pulled to show you the pineapple punch ribbon, and I did some doilies into my card making, that sort of thing. And I'm going to actually show you some cards that I made with the help of Terry. I am a firm believer that if someone else helps me and does designing for me and work for me, they get the credit. So Terry has really helped me put together some of these cards to share with you tonight. And Terry, thank you so much. You have no idea how much you helped me by getting this, getting some of this ready for me tonight. That is one thing my ladies that help me know that I do, is I always give them credit for their work. So thank you, Terry. So let me get the catalog out of the way for a second and go back to this kit. So what I want to show you is how simple the cards are to put together. So I'm going to leave the kit kind of sit up here, and I'm going to show you the first card. So this card right here, what I did is I went to my card box when I had Terry working on these cards. I again looked at the back of the box, saw what colors were all included in that kit, and pulled some cardstock in all those colors. So I pulled some of the Calypso Coral, the Pineapple Punch, the white, the gray, you know, all of the different colors that it told me it had. I pulled them. Again, let Stampin' Up! Do the work for you, because that is why we love Stampin' Up!, right? It's the color coordination. And so, you know, let Stampin' Up! Do the work for you. If you grab all the right tools, you're going to be successful at designing these simple cards. So what Terry did is she then paired this little card right here was actually a 4x6 card. So it was this size. And Terry just simply cut it down to make it the size of a mat. So she cut about 1 inch off of that. And what she did is she put a mat of so the card base itself. Let me move this down a little bit for you guys to be able to see. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit high there. So this piece of cardstock is 5.5 by 8.5. The mat is 5.25 by 4, and then she just cut down one of the cards and put ribbon around that. And look at that. That is no stamping to this at all. None whatsoever. This card is simply done using the parts from that kit. So that is card number 1. The next card I'm going to show you is similar. So what Terry did is she used a piece of basic black for the card base. This little piece right here is actually a 4x3, again, already done for you. There's no stamping on that. She simply looked through this pile and went, yes, this one is pretty. Okay, I'm not using the exact same one. Well, there, I found it. And she just glued that down. And then this white piece right here that says hello, she did the same thing with it. There it is, okay? So it says hello. And what she did, again, these are either gonna be 4x3 or 4x6. So any of you that have watched my videos in the past, you know that every time you want to go up or down, it's 1/4 of an inch. So she cut this Calypso coral piece at 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 and knew that that would map perfectly to this. Glued it down, it's already there. Tied a bow with that really pretty, Terry loves to tie bows for me. We have a little inside joke there. She tied a bow using that pretty white ribbon that I just showed you and glued it to the top. And look at that cute card that you have. She topped this off with some rhinestones to give it a little bit of pizzazz in the middle of those flowers there. But look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So I'm going to kind of run through these next few cards kind of fast. Again, I like to keep these videos to 45 minutes, and I know that I'm going over, and I'm really, really sorry. So this one she used Sahara Sand and used some of the Pineapple Punch 5 1/4 by 4 matte. These are two separate 4x3 pieces, and here's where she incorporated a little bit of that doily. So we just pulled a few embellishments out to put them out for her to look at and work with, and look how she created that. So this was already on the card, and she just simply cut those little pieces and glued them on. I love that one, Terry. This one, again, she cut this, was a 4x6 piece, cut it down, added some coordinating mats, a little bit of ribbon here. The You Make Me Smile, I think she punched that out of probably one of the little 4x3 cards and topped it off with some rhinestones and pearls. Again, simple and cute. And this card, she did again, same thing. Found some ribbon that matched. This is the gray granite ribbon, Calypso coral piece. And this is one of the 4x3 pieces that she used. Put Pineapple Punch behind it, cut out the Hello Friend. Oh, I should have showed you guys that there's also a couple sheets of stickers that come with this. So this is a little sticker that she incorporated here on the bottom. And before I let you guys go for the night, I'm going to actually do a couple more cards with you guys. Now, this is just me off the cuff, okay? So, but I wanted to do a couple more cards with you guys to kind of show you how quick and simple they go together. So I actually, in advance, cut a piece of gray cardstock. That's what I had left sitting out at doing my normal card. And so let's see what we can find here. I guess I don't need my cutter since I've already done that. So let's see what we can find here that might be nice for making this card. So I really like this one right here. It says today is a good day for a good, today is a good day for a good day. Okay, well, we're gonna use it. Kind of a unique little thing. And so what I'm gonna do then is I am going to incorporate a piece of the Whisper White cardstock inside of here. So let me glue this down. Since this is a dark card, I want to be able to have, you know, a white in the inside. So let's add this in here. Again, these are just pieces and parts left over from when Terry was doing this. I'm going to add a really pretty flower down here on the bottom, like so. Look how pretty. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually incorporate this on the card. I like that one. And maybe I'm going to look for a different one. I'm not sure I like that saying that I had. So let's see if we can find a different one that I really like. Again, I'm doing this to kind of show you guys the ease of how quick and simple it is. Oh, and I should have mentioned that some of these cards will run, long, vertical, some will run horizontally. So you kind of have a little pick there of how you want them to be. So, I don't know, just trying to find one that has a cute little saying on it that I can use for you guys. So let's see here. Now you could also incorporate some stamping on this. So like if I wanted to use this one, you could put a little bit of, you know, stamping on there as well. But that's not what I want to do. I want to be able to try to find a really cute one that I like. Here you go. I'm going to use the You Are My Favorite. I don't know. I think it's kind of cute. So you are my favorite. This is 4x3. It says you are my fave. So 4x3, and I did already cut this in advance, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm just going to simply glue this down. Again, I want to show you guys the simplicity of card making, because you can make a lot of cards with this right here. And the neat thing is a lot of these Memories and More packages have cardstock that coordinates with them that you can buy, like, you know, 3 colors to a pack, which makes it really cool. So you are my fave. Let's just say I want to put that up here. Maybe I want to put this behind it at an angle. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Again, you just kind of go on a whim. You don't have to do anything too pretty and fancy with it. And I'm going to glue this one down right here. So look at how quick and simple I just made a card. And that took me no stamping, no nothing. Let's see here. Make sure I get it even in here. You are my fave. Isn't that cute? Cute! So I'll make one more with you guys before I say goodbye to you. And while I'm doing this, I want to let you guys know what I'm going to be showing for you all next week. I'm going to be showcasing for you, next week some background stamping of different ways you can use our background stamps. So I'll be doing some embossing paste. Might get a little messy next week, but I'm going to do some embossing paste. I'm going to do some, what else am I going to do? Embossing paste, embossing, just some stamping. I really want to show you guys different ways in which you can use your background stamps, because I get so many times that people say to me, I get all these background stamps, but I don't know for sure what to do with them. And so I'm going to show you guys what to do with them. So here we go. And again, I am just kind of willy-nillying these on here. Nothing planned, you guys. I'm just going with it. But the coordination is what really, really, really does this wonders for this, okay? And then I'm going to do the You Are Stronger Than You Know at an angle that way. Again, all I'm doing is layering some of these together. Now this one is so simple, I did not even put any kind of matting behind it. Look how pretty and simple the cards are. So anyway, I hope that kind of gave you guys some inspiration. One thing I didn't want to forget to tell you guys is that there's also Designer Series paper that coordinates with some of these Memories and More kits as well. So what that means is you could even cut additional 4x6s and 4x3s and incorporate the Designer Series paper into this as well. Again, I'm going to encourage you guys to check out the product line yourself. It is on pages 194, 194, 195, and 196. And the neat thing is it'll tell you what it coordinates with and where the suite is. So like for instance, this Best Route one coordinates with the Best Route suite found on page 52 and 53. So if you go to page 52 and 53, you're going to see everything else that coordinates. Let me get my book here, right? You're going to see everything else that coordinates with it. So see, you can get some washi tape. You can get some Best Route enamel shapes. There's an embossing folder. Here's the Memories and More card kit that I'm talking about tonight with all of you. And see, here's some of that Designer Series paper. So anyway, I encourage you guys to take a look at that. Like I said, I know it's something I don't talk about enough with all of you, but again, it's because it's one of those things that to me gets kind of lost in the catalog sometimes. But it's a really neat way of making cards in addition to just doing your regular scrapbooking. So anyway, thank you guys for staying with me. I know I ran over a little bit tonight, but I had a lot of exciting things to share with you. And I really appreciate all of your guys' support and your patience with me as I got back into the swing of things. I missed it. I missed all of you. And I tell you that I love Stampin' Up! From the bottom of my heart. I love being creative. I love sharing it with all of you. And I encourage you guys to also share what you're doing with all of us. So feel free on my page, the one that I'm doing my Facebook Live through, the Kim Vogel's Basement Bunch Stampers page, share with us what you're working on. because that's where I get my true joy, is seeing what all of you do with the awesome products that you buy through Stampin' Up. So thanks, ladies and everyone, for a wonderful evening, and I look forward to interacting with you through the next week, and I will see you all back here next week for my Facebook Live. Have a good evening. Bye.